Ancient wisdom tells us there are 9 elements that make up everything in existence, from our bodies to the cosmos. But what if understanding these elements could revolutionize how we think about health and wellness in our modern world?
That's quite a bold claim. What makes these elements so special?
Well, it's fascinating because this isn't just some theoretical framework. It's Ayurveda, a medical system that's been refined over thousands of years. And here's what's really interesting. Modern science is starting to validate many of its core principles.
Hmm. I'm familiar with the basic elements like earth and water, but you mentioned nine?
Exactly. And this is where it gets really intriguing. Beyond the physical elements we typically think of, Ayurveda recognizes elements like time and consciousness that shape our well being. Let's break down these core elements first.
Well, earth seems pretty straightforward. It's about being grounded, right?
That's just the beginning. In Ayurvedic medicine, the earth element manifests in our bones, muscles, and teeth. When it's out of balance, studies show it can affect everything from bone density to metabolic health. Recent research has found that people with earth element imbalances often show specific patterns in their gut microbiome.
Oh, wow. I had no idea there was such a direct connection to modern medical findings.
And that's just one element. The water element governs all our bodily fluids. And get this, traditional Ayurvedic treatments for water imbalances have shown remarkable similarity to modern treatments for lymphatic disorders.
So, how does the fire element fit into all this?
Now, this is fascinating. The fire element isn't just about heat, it's about transformation. Recent studies on circadian biology have shown that our metabolic rate, essentially our internal fire, follows precise daily patterns that perfectly align with what Ayurvedic texts described thousands of years ago.
That's pretty mind blowing. What about the air and ether elements?
Well, here's where modern physics and ancient wisdom really intersect. The air element governs all movement in the body, from nerve impulses to blood flow. And ether, what Ayurveda calls space, aligns surprisingly well with quantum field theory's understanding of empty space being full of potential energy.
You mentioned there were four additional elements beyond these physical ones?
Yes, and this is where it gets really interesting. These elements, soul, mind, direction, and time, might seem abstract, but they're actually crucial to understanding health. Recent neuroscience research has shown that our sense of direction, one of these elements, is fundamentally linked to memory and cognitive health.
How do these elements actually help us in practical terms?
Think of it like this. When you're feeling anxious, that might be an air element imbalance. Studies have shown that grounding practices recommended by Ayurveda for thousands of years actually help regulate the nervous system. It's not just theoretical, it's measurable.
So these ancient insights are being validated by modern science?
Exactly. And what's really exciting is how this understanding is being applied in integrative medicine. For instance, chronobiology, the study of biological rhythms, is finding that timing of treatments can significantly impact their effectiveness, something Ayurveda has always emphasized through its time element.
That's fascinating how something so ancient could be so relevant today.
And here's what's really powerful. Understanding these 9 elements gives us a comprehensive framework for health that addresses both physical and mental well-being. Recent studies in psychoneuroimmunology are showing just how interconnected these systems are.
So, what's the key takeaway for people wanting to apply this knowledge?
The beauty is in the practicality. By understanding these elements, we can make simple but powerful adjustments to our daily lives. Whether it's eating foods that balance our dominant elements, adjusting our daily routines to align with natural cycles, or using specific practices to address imbalances. It's all about working with these fundamental forces rather than against them.
That really brings ancient wisdom into the modern context. And that's exactly why this knowledge is more relevant than ever. In our fast paced, often disconnected world, understanding these nine elements gives us a roadmap to better health and balance, one that's been tested for thousands of years and is now being validated by modern science.
If you like today's session and want to learn more about longevity Ayurveda, do check out our other podcasts and educational content at our website, ayurvedic.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Till we meet next time, stay healthy, stay well, and live your best life.